Alrighty then. Good evening all, and apologies once again for the delay. As I mentioned in a previous stream, I am off stream trying to hit the top rank on Dota Underlords, and that endeavour is taking a bit of time. And just before we launched, I was just issuing a good and thorough spanking to another 7 players, but it does take a bit of time. It's about 45 minutes a game approximately, but you never know. And if you're winning, then obviously it takes longer because you've got to play the full duration and so on and so forth. So trying to sort of balance that out, but aware that nobody particularly wants to watch me just ladder grinding on that game on stream. So trying to balance out getting the ranking that I want and the competitive edge that I want versus obviously hitting the stream time. Anyway, we're here. We're only 5 minutes past, so not going to get too hung up on it. This evening we are looking at Evil Within again. So it'll be the last Evil Within stream for this week. And I have no idea, having never played this, and I also purposefully haven't watched through any streams of the game, so I don't know if the game takes 20 hours or 15 hours or 12 hours or however long it's going to take, but obviously we'll hit the 12-hour mark at the end of today, and we'll see where we're up to, and then assuming we haven't finished the game or something, then I'll be back on it again next Monday most likely. So tomorrow will be Quern, the puzzle game, and Thursday still not undecided, I'm still undecided, whichever you prefer. Should get some sort of timed water boiler. Yeah, the problem isn't the water boiler or anything like that, it's me. I need to remember to start the preparation of the tea in advance and not be in the middle of a game. So, right, we're going to get into it. In the previous stream yesterday, nobody seemed to notice that I was in the bottom... no, I was in the top left, up there, and... I was covering up the weapons, which nobody seemed to care about, so that's fine. But it seemed when I was looking through and doing the highlights for the VODs, it seemed a bit strange to have the weapons covered up with my face. So in the bottom left, I don't think I cover anything particularly exciting. If I do please tell me. Right, I've got the game loaded up in advance, hopefully to avoid the sound bug, and we'll just have to hope that it doesn't crash like it did last time. So let's get back into it. Again, I can never remember where we're up to. I remember that I think we were in a cavern and there were a bunch of baby zombies. Yeah, this bit. So there were a bunch of baby zombies crawling about here, and we're just going to get on with this and move on to the next area. So. And we don't care for the weapons, we just want to see you die. Well, that's good, because that's quite likely. And Martin, a pleasure as always. Great to see you. Thanks for coming on. Right, so let's just get that there, and that there. And we're ready. Lovely. Alrighty. So, if I remember, I'd had a look around this room. Yes, a bit of ammo here. Something happened when I picked this up. Yeah, that guy get... Oh, this is when all these guys get excited, right, okay. So we get these little wrigglers, and we can essentially just run over them. You can just, they wriggle about, and then I just go, ha 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 ha! And squash them like the bugs that they are. Uh-oh. I've run out of stamina. Ugh. So then they get a bit bitey. I'm unsure why. I don't know if we need to do this, but I'm doing it. So. Any more for any more? Yep. Come here. What's the ammo situation like? We are pretty damn short on the revolver. Just 2 in the shotgun. We've got couple of bolts, couple of frost bolts ready for any boss fights, which is handy. And what have I got? I've not got nothing set to 4. Let's get the sniper set to 4. And that's just got the one shot. Yeesh. Not good news. Right. Presume this will get us into the next area, so let's get on with it. Crank up my volume. This is the laziest mashing of spacebar. I'm trying to stir my tea at the same time. Alright. That. And we're good. Oh, getting into some deepish water. That's a fair point. We haven't had any like. We had that one area that was a bit water temple-y, but this was. No, that was more on Code Vein actually. That wasn't on this. So this is the first sort of water area we've particularly seen. I think they've always got some good potential to be very, very creepy. Hello. Especially when they've got little swimming zombie babies in them. Ah, you bitch. Okay. Oh, you fucking ass. Get fucked. Trying to be stealthy here. There's no way we're going to stealth this guy, is there? We're just going to have to shoot him. Ooh. We might actually manage it. We might manage it. Never mind. Looks like we can't actually. What? Whoa. So, why is he getting back up? No. Ah, God, I hate these little bastards. Little wriggly. Right, so generally speaking, when you crouch and crawl up behind something and then hit spacebar, you can do a stealth kill, but I was right behind the guy, as you saw, and I wasn't given the option to do any stealth kill, so I guess those guys have just got too much health, or you just, like, it doesn't want you to be able to instant kill them, so, or it just wants you to use ammo, so pistol to the head it was. What's going on over there? There's someone or something just standing there, which is always a bit fun. Let's think it's the sniper rifle out of us. Probably. I mean, he's got an apron. The last thing that had an apron was Safehead, which doesn't bode well, does it? Ooh, crossbow ammo bodes well though, as does a bit of health. Go for that. Syringe. Any ammo? Any ammo? Ooh, one more sniper bullet. Do British people drink tea without milk? Yes, so I used to have the policy, which was admittedly artificial, sort of I just made it up and enforced it on myself, as it were. But I used to drink black tea at work so that I could differentiate between tea that was designed to keep me awake versus tea that was sort of for my pleasure, as it were. And so because I didn't want to rely on that tea at work, and then when I was coming home and having a nice cup of tea in the evening, I didn't want to sort of feel like, oh yeah, it's just that crap I drink at work or whatever. So at least I do drink both, and I do enjoy like also if you're drinking loose leaf, like expensive Nepalese tea, for example, then I think it would be a bit of a waste. If you're gonna have chai masala or something, you'll definitely have have milk in that, but I think there's a lot of these loose leaf, particularly really strong heady teas that you're supposed to enjoy as they come. You probably wouldn't put milk in those, but I imagine quite a few British people still would, but I think it would probably be wrong. So, cave note. I went in too deep and of course it was a trap. Sophia told me to stop so many times, but I knew it was just a little further to the truth. I knew there'd be challenges, but I was so close. I noticed the faintest breeze coming from the crack of this door. This door has to lead outside. This plate I found looks like it fits into the slot. It's probably the key, but which way does it go? 50-50 odds, and I've been here pacing for what feels like an eternity, unable to make this simple choice. Sophia, if I make it out of here, I'll hold you in my arms. I'll tell you that you were right and I'll never let you go. Looks to me, lads, like she lost the 50-50. So, it is not always a waste to put milk in tea. That's an absolute lie. So, we've got a trap that definitely killed this lady, but is it still active? Because a lot of it looks pretty busted up and like it's not active. Additionally, there isn't a lot of choice here. This is a sort of a one-way road sort of affair. There's no way we're getting anything in there, and there's no other way through this room, so we're going to go and check out that door. Presumably she dropped the... Yeah, okay. Has faces carved into either side of it. One has blood streaked across it. Presumably she put the wrong side in, got slammed to pieces. Why on earth she's over there though? I mean, that seems unlikely. So the one with blood across it is the correct side. That's the side that should go in. National Caps Lock Day, so we should all honour it with typing with caps lock only. I like that you're getting into the spirit of Twitch chat, but yeah, get fucked. So, again, I'm going to presume she buggered it up, thus got covered in blood, so we put the bloody side in and good things happen. Hey! Not exactly Mensa level puzzle solving, but still rather satisfying not to get stabbed into tiny pieces. Brain juice. Speaking of which, we only got 10.5k. I thought we'd have more than that. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. What is that? Right, how far is that going back? It's going back to about there. There's not much we can do about it, so I think... Uh-oh. Mirror time? Kind of mirror time. So at the very, very start of the game, we saw the bad guy murder 3 guards, just dispatch them, and it was in a corridor very much like this one. So I get the impression we might be about to meet him, and I've forgotten his name. Something like Rubik. It was also this sort of corridor where we got chased by Chainsaw Dude at the very start of the game. Right. We got any weapons? Yes. I wonder what happened if we just popped this scientist in the back of the head before the video started. Oh well.
Doc. Doc, what the hell is going on?
There's no time. I need to figure out how to reverse this if we're going to stop him.
Who? This Ruvik guy?
Oh, Ruvik, not
Who the hell
Ruvik,
is he?
yeah.
I'm sorry, I have to find this.
I can't help if you leave me in the dark, Doc. And you need me to help.
We were working on a method. How can I explain this? It's like linking brains together. Sharing everything on an electrochemical level. Emotion, memory, perception, everything. Directly. It's unprecedented. The implications on psychology, on pharmaceuticals, on consciousness itself.
Are you serious? It's a fucking nightmare.
Well, I didn't say it was perfect. Especially not with such a unstable host.
Great. So your research partner is a psychopath. And we're all inside his head.
Not exactly, no. All of us are contributing on some level. But he's the only one with conscious influence.
You know how
So
he
we're
thinks.
inside the bad
What
guy's
does he want?
head. Right. Well, I mean, that's
Well,
the first
it's
time we've
just a
actually heard
theory,
anything useful.
I'd say he wants us dead.
Doctor?
Okay. Research facility note. Subject 18, connection established, abnormal brain activity, cardiac arrest. 19, same thing. 20, same thing. 21, 22. 23. Recovers consciousness and then stabilizes. Okay. So he finds someone that he can experiment on. No ammo, sadly. So, my journal. We dropped off Lily for her first day of preschool this morning. She's a brave girl. She seemed like she'll be fine. Myra, God bless her, has had a tough 3 years. Raising a baby is a full-time job, and she's finally going to get the break she deserves. By break, I mean coming back to the KCPD Missing Persons Bureau. The amount of disappearances here seems to be growing. If we don't get to the bottom of it soon, there won't be anyone left to investigate. They'll all be missing. I exaggerate, of course, but there's something going on in Crimson City that needs to be stopped, and Myra will help see to that. She's damn good at her job and obviously happy to be back in her element. Alright. Not a lot more we can do in here, so let's move through. Alrighty. Whoa! Oh, I can't just give me control after, like, as it's coming on. Like, that's ridiculous. So, it started off as a cutscene, so I just sort of relaxed and went, oh, well, never mind, you know, don't need to run away. And then suddenly it just hands back control to me, so I need to do the running. Note to self, hold the sprint key and hold backwards. Oh yeah, that's going to stop it. Actually did. Alright. Prove it. Hey! Celebrations. So, chapter 9 it is. I wonder how many chapters there are. Anyway, on we go. Let's find out. The good old creepy family photo with one of the members' faces cut out. I like that we're finally finding out a bit of what's going on. Like, not everything, it's a horror after all. They can't logically nip and tuck everything together, but we're getting a bit of an idea. I must like this game because I actually give us the slight crap about what's going on. And they've done a really good job.
Detective Castellanos.
Was that someone else's memories?
Oh, that sucked.
You were moaning in your sleep. Have a bad dream?
Let go of me! Let go of me! No, no, not that way. No.
So I'm pretty sure we got a key at some point. We did. We've got one key. We're going to go to this bank. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times 3. So we got 1 through 27. A number from 1 to 27. And if it's already been taken, we'll redo. Number 8. Number 8 has not been taken. So here we go. Good old brain goop. Quite a lot of it as well. Let's go and have a look what we can get. Oh, that's actually locked for once. How much of this map have we got sorted out? Really not very much. We got all the edges now. It's like a jigsaw that's getting going, but we've only got 3 pieces from the middle. Yeah, we were hoping for ammo, but I mean, you don't always get what you want. To be honest...
Let go of me!
Oh, Jesus, I wish he'd shut up. Right. I think what we could really do with at this point is a big bunch of shotgun ammo, because I think that's always good in a pinch. Like when you're in trouble, you want to just whip out the shotgun and get yourself out of it. Like, revolver ammo is good in general just to get through day-to-day business, but whenever shit hits the fan, it's always good to have agony bolts and shotgun ammo going on. Right, in terms of stock, I don't think we need to worry about stock, because the problem that we've got is running out of everything, not being able to hold it at the moment. The sniper rifle is pretty superb exactly as it is. I don't think we need to touch that so much. So I think we're just gonna pop a bunch into this revolver. Yep, I think we're gonna go into the revolver. Light the fire rate up. Put some damage into it. Not worry about the clip capacity too much. But for the sniper rifle, what we'll do is just take a couple of bits of crit, because I do tend to nearly always hit him in the head with that, so having a crit chance for a low price seems good. We are not in a mirror world, so I guess we have to go and deal with Donnie crying over here.
Let go of me! Let go of me! No, no, not that way. No. Let go of me! Let go of me!
Please refrain from agitating the others.
He's always saying, no, not that way, not that way. I'm trying to work out what it is before we find out, because everything he's gibbering so far tends to relate to something specific. and I'd like to work it out in advance, but I just haven't got a clue. I mean, obviously, don't go one way or the other, but... Hey, Robin. Yes, the linked tit.
Memories are vague things indeed.
Okay.
It can be easy at times for memories to be distorted by others. That is why they must be cherished.
Ooh. Fuck a duck. Jesus. Fuck Leslie's maniacal scream, how about mine? Where the hell are we now? It's like Van Gogh nipped in and just had a little decorator around.
You look as if you'd seen a ghost.
Way! Jesus Christ, I wish I had some ammo. I can't sprint and I get the impression I'm going to get attacked by a sunflower.
No, no, not that way. No.
Ooh, I'm not in control. I mean, this is such a cool way to change the setting, like, to just put you in a new area. So, like, they don't need to make it all line up or make the settings line up. They can just sort of go through this quite thematic method of scene switching, and I just think it's so cool. I think that, like, because for people who just play multiplayer strategy games and just grind ladder and rank up, and their pure focus is a bit like on War Machine, where you, or at least my focus on War Machine, of like, right, how can I improve, how can I make this better, blah 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 blah, and then you miss some of the elements, like the game design elements that are just hidden in between. I'm really enjoying part of streaming that I haven't thought about before was just focusing in on the game design a little bit and trying to work out why I like stuff, or why I think stuff is like Quern that we're going to be playing tomorrow, the puzzle game. I really enjoy thinking about, like, how would I design it, how would I do a puzzle game, especially since me and Voita have been chatting about game design a bit recently. It's kind of been on my mind. Is that crow gonna fuck me? No. Okay.
Wait. I've seen that house somewhere.
I've seen that house somewhere. Have you? Well, good for you.
I've never been here before, but...
Yes, we have. This looks like the mental hospital that we came into at the very start of the game, because there were a bunch... But, I mean, like, it looked like it was 200 years before, but we came in at the start, there were a bunch of police cars all strewn around this area. We went into that hospital, and that's where Rubik had been killing some people. Ruvik, sorry. So, I'm pretty sure it's the same layout, same type of building, same entrance area. I wish that whatever it was, it had some ammo. Yes. Yeah, well, that's the reason why I keep getting confused. It's because he's Ruvik, and the guy that made the cube is Rubik. Not Hugh. Hello. Shotgun ammo, pistol ammo. Happy, happy, happy. Not much, but I'd much rather have 2 bullets than none. Just be more accurate. Yeah. Yeah. It would certainly help. Well, what I've noticed is that they've definitely been increasing the number of shots required to kill everything that we've been meeting, while not necessarily increasing the amount of ammunition we've been getting, which I think is, again, great for piling on the pressure and sort of constantly making you feel like you're not secure. They're using that sort of method, if you like, of trying to create constant insecurity, and quite successfully, I must add. Just a quick last check here for any ammo. Nope. Okay, in we go.
Hey! Stop, damn it!
Yeah, rolling sixes is always handy. When bad, roll sixes. Although I must say, I was watching a game of Blood Bowl today. I watched a little bit of one of our local Blood Bowl, not local, our online Blood Bowl league, and it was Dark Elves versus Amazons. And the Amazons were having a rough time of it with dice, plenty of snakes all over the place, and he still won 3-1. Now, admittedly, the Dark Elf team has had some rough times recently, but even so, it was good to see people just get on with the game and get past the snake eyes and get into it. So, mansion dining room note. I finally come to recognise the way, the portal to a new world. The details are all there, have been right in front of my nose. I'm appalled and incensed that I did not see them sooner. The specific process to break down a human psyche, to obliterate it and give myself free rein, is so obvious. Now that I see it, now that what I have to do is in front of me, I feel as if there's nothing else I can do. I have everything I sought, everything I've lost. But I need resources. Jimenez, that cretin, will finally begin to earn his keep. Blood Bowl. Yeah, to be honest, I've been really enjoying our little online league. It is just the right mix of competitive and chill. Like, half the people are pretty good at the game, half of them haven't got a clue, and yet there's just constant banter with everybody. Some of the levels of the games are really good, and it keeps me playing, but in a way where I actually care about the team that I'm playing. It's great. I really I think having local leagues and stuff is definitely the way to go. Right, so Zombo eating probably a corpse. 1 bomb there, 2 bombs. Looks like we're going to have to focus in a little bit. Let's have a quick look at the chat. Yeah, the Blood Bowl. Yeah, well, Voita, you're in it, so it's not surprising you enjoy it. But yeah, I hope we do continue to grow it, and I'm looking forward to future seasons. Okay, I think we have to ignore that first bomb, get through, see if we can sneak this guy, which is unlikely, but we'll give it a go. Definitely not the case.
Out of ammo.
Piss. Whoop! How come it doesn't set it off for him? Whoa, what the fuck? What's got... What? Oh my good god. Right. Couple of possibilities. One, he has the ability to invade every bad guy from in this stage, in which case we would have to kill quickly every mob that appears. That might be one option. 2, it's just a set piece and I have to just sort of run away from him in that particular bit, in which case, okay, fine.
Now what?
Or 3, dribbly, don't know, panic. So we could go back in there, but we've only just come out of the mirror room, so that seems a bit unnecessary. Oh, we probably have to use that bottle. Distract them a bit. And then we can maybe get that stealth kill on the two. Pro tip, don't touch him or you'll die. I think more to the point, don't let him touch me. What? Every other time when something has died, or when we have died, we've come back and all the mobs are exactly where they were. This time, maybe it's a set piece? The other one is gone? So when Ruvik kills us, it doesn't affect that, or it's just a one-time set piece, just to sort of teach us how we fight or die to Ruvik. Oh. Right, well, let's see if we can blow ourselves up or not. Woo! Fuck me, silly. Oh my good god. Where is he in adult? There he is. Fuck, what do we have here? We have Ruvik. Ah! Jesus fucking hell. Oh. God damn it. What do we have here? Like, we have my heart. Oh. Right, we need a minute. How's everyone's evening? Probably a bit better after that, I imagine. I hate you all. While we're having a break for my mental sanity, if there's any other type of sanity, I don't know.
Now what?
A little favour to ask. It was pointed out to me that, like in streaming, in fact, we'll switch to face cam just for a moment, so you can go back to painting. Don't worry, you can ignore me from now. So we're mainly just coming back here because I'm a massive pussy and I genuinely don't want to go into that stage again. But if we pretend for a moment that's not the case, then I was having a chat with a few people about, about streaming in general, and people obviously asking how's it going, and I was saying very well, and there are some obvious boundaries that I want to break through at some point, and obviously I'm not expecting to do those overnight. It might take weeks, months, even a year or more, but I would like to sort of I've already managed to hit all of my friends, so I've hit the sort of friends group, so people who are likely to be interested in Twitch or in online gaming at all, or who are just here to support me, and thank you all for that, but those people I've already reached. And then after that you've sort of got friends of friends, haven't you? So you've got all the people that I've managed to interact with and get them towards the stream, and then you've got all the people that they know that I don't know, or maybe I do know them but like indirectly, and so I'd call that like the first band, and then the second band of people, and then the third band of people is people that I've just got no connection with at all, people that find the stream through Twitch or whatever, and that's obviously quite a way off, I would imagine, but one thing I would like to do is edge towards the second band of people. So if any of you are feeling particularly generous, and I know that, for example, Martin's already done this and I really appreciate it, but if you would maybe share one of my posts about a highlight of the stream, or just share a video that you like, or if you think of anyone that you know that is like a gamer or could be interested in games, or just watches a shitload of YouTube content and might be interested in watching some different type of content, if you could send them my way just to see whether they like it. Obviously after that it's my job to entertain them or not. But I don't know who all these people are, and I don't necessarily have access to them, and I'd love to get more people in so that we can just keep the chat going. And obviously the people that you invite to the stream help build the channel in a sort of more meaningful way, and are more likely to be positive. So right, I think that was enough of a break, so we can get back into me slowly losing my sanity. Now then, what triggered him that time? Because the guys were dead, I'd undone a bomb. Was it a particular amount of time? Would I need to crouch through an area? Like, these items are coming back, but the enemies didn't. I'm presuming I cannot just shoot Ruvik in the face, because that would be a bit too easy, but maybe I can stun him with a bolt or something. Let's make a flash bolt. What's this? Flash bolt, and this one is a shock bolt. Well, I can make a flash bolt, so let's make one of those, and we'll give that a go as one option. Right, this thing seems to be back here again. Monsters are not. Let's make a proper shock bolt. Grenade, wonderful. Brain goop. Pretty sure Ruvik's coming any time now, which means let's get in here and see what he gets excited about.
What do we have here?
My fucking heart again. Right. So,
Subject number 58, test 92A, electrode placement M33, pain region. Ineffective. Anticipate greater results with stimulation of section F7, the consent region of the neocortex. Subject imprint, only partially successful. Individual personality traits linger.
So, I can move this about and then prod him in the brain. Let's prod him in the brain. Ooh, hello. Alright, let's do it. Ooh. Oh, good. This is hurting me to do, so presumably my brain. Every time I fuck that up, I get hurt. But, like, I'm supposed to look at that, look around. Oh, okay, smoky.
58, test 92A, electrode placement M33, pain region. Ineffective. Anticipate greater results with stimulation of section F7, the consent region of the neocortex.
Consent region, right. So,
Subject imprint,
we're looking
only
at
partially
bottom left.
successful. Individual personality traits linger.
About there. What? I mean, we are just killing ourselves here, but... Hello.
just set in motion.
Is this, what did you call it? Your inner sanctum? A research lab of your own? I am most impressed.
Why are you back? I didn't give you permission.
Come now, we're both men of science. Men of science are dedicated to the pursuit of knowledge. You can show me your experiments. I can show you things.
You wouldn't like them. You'd think they're gross.
In science, one must do any number of things a layperson may find disgusting.
This just sounds
I've
like
done many things
scientific
others would
paedophilia.
consider distasteful.
You think I'm some kind of a monster.
You concern yourself so much with your appearance. But that mind of yours, that's all that matters.
That's Marcelo. Is that Ruvik with him?
I think Ruvik's coming back in a moment. And then I'm going to wet myself. So, let's heal up. Yep, fucking ass. There he is. Holy fucking shit nuggets! Jesus! Whoa! God! Fuck this level!
Great. What did I just set in motion?
Is this, what did you call it? Your inner sanctum? A research lab of your own? I am most impressed.
Why are you back?
Hey man.
I didn't give you permission.
Welcome to the Friendly Neighborhood stream, where I am genuinely crapping myself because we're up against the what looks like the end game boss dude.
I can show you things.
Not that this is the end of the game, or it might be, but
You'd think they're gross.
In science, one must do any number of things.
I'm a little bit upset. Fucking God. So the only good news about this is that every time he kills me, he doesn't seem to re-kill me in the exact same spot. He waits a bit and kills me in the next spot, which is kind of him, but at the same time I wish he'd just fuck off and stop scaring the bejesus out of me every time. I thought it would cause more of a reaction. Other than cardiac arrest, I'm not sure what I could do more. Also wondering what we happen to do in this particular bit here. Just need to get that one closed. Quick check, anything wrong with the stream? Sound, video, camera position, anything at all. Just always good to check in, so any complaints, now is a good time. Not least because it gives me an excuse not to look at this sodding screen and this area. Weird face in the bottom left. Yeah. Hide? Oh, yes! Oh, yeah. Yes, indeed. So, pretty certain that's not going to work. Pretty certain that's designed to make me feel like I've got a bit of hope that I can run here and hide and everything's going to be fine, and then suddenly... Fuck it! I'm testing the theory. Testing the theory. No, fuck it. I'm not coming out. He says while coming out. That would be a proper, like, got him moment again if they just, we've changed the music, but he's still just standing there. Oh, yeah, let's do some reading. Tragic fire kills child. I've never been so happy to read it. Nanny in Crimson City. Despite the KACFD's quick arrival and best efforts, a fast-spreading house fire took the lives of a young girl and her babysitter yesterday afternoon in the Park Ridge neighborhood of Crimson City. Lily Castellanos, age 5, and her babysitter, Juanita Flores, 56, were unable to escape the smoke and flames that quickly consumed the single-family home. Lily's parents, both detectives for the KCPD, rushed to the scene but were too late to save their daughter from the flames. The blaze was finally defeated by firefighters after several hours, but the home was completely destroyed. The cause of the fire is under investigation, but initial findings point to faulty electric wiring. Not sure what that tells us. Like, okay, so our guy has had some serious trauma. His daughter's died in a fire. Pretty much the worst thing that could possibly happen.
Don't you think you should use your green gel?
I mean, the lady says use the green gel. Let's go and use the green gel. We've not actually got much left, but... Life gauge, syringe recovery, like 36. I mean, we're using a lot of syringes. Yeah, go on, let's crack a syringe recovery. Possibly should have done that one earlier, actually. We've cracked a fair few syringes during the game, and we have not been full health for a good long while, so that might have been a better way to go. Right, we don't have any keys, so let's just get straight back into it. Ruvik, you fuck. Absolute fuck. Okay, so we've done the brain surgery that we did. Seems to have activated 1/3 of this laboratory door. So presume other side, then upstairs, and then we're good. So let's go. Family portraits. Priceless vases. The fact that there are 2 more to go suggests that he's going to kill me at least twice more, and that just makes me very sad in advance. Because he's quite fucking scary, to be honest with you all. I'm not a fan. I am a fan of the fact that we just upgraded syringes, though. Oh, children's laughter, never at all creepy. Right. In here we go. I think Ruvik's to... Ah! Woo! That was close. Let's make a bolt. Just a standard one. Good old brain goop. There's the control hide. So, right, in each area you need to find a hiding spot, and then when Ruvik turns up you run and hide and hopefully don't get murdered. Maybe that last one was just a just like a red herring though, designed to make me feel better, and then suddenly we're going to go in here and not be better at all. I'm going to say he's coming in 5, 4, 3, 2. Nope. Great. Mansion music room note. 2 worlds separated by a jagged chasm. Above, faceless spectators mocking the tragedy. Below, helpless victims losing everything. There's a safe. Kinda. Can we do anything with that? So, not yet. I'm thinking Ruvik. Need to find a dial, like to be able to put in it and activate it or whatever. Can we play the piano? No. I have a bottle of claret. Not going to bother too much with that. Right. Upstairs we go. Delightful. Oh, we have choices. Right, someone who isn't Robin and who hasn't played the game. Left, right, or straight on? Where are we going? We've got little door to the left, little door to the right, double doors straight ahead. Left it is. Very much presuming that we're going to have to do all 3 anyway, but alright, now last time those guys turned into Ruvik, so let's try and find where we're going to hide when that happens before it happens. Can we, for example, hide under this desk? No. Would be a bit obvious, to be fair. Okay. We can go. Fuck me very much. Fuckity-doo-dah, fuckity-day, where is he? He's going to be right in front of me, isn't he? The old safe dial is marked with 0 through 24. Well, isn't that marvellous? I'm so delighted. Oh my Christ! Oh, the old 1-2, axe to the face, Ruvik to the back. I essentially just got spit roasted. Oh. So, axe dial's up top. Couldn't find anywhere to hide in that room. What, we have to go all the way back to here?
What did you call it?
No!
Inner sanctum? A research lab of your own. I am most impressed.
Why are you back? I didn't...
Fucking hell. Oh, we panicked. We panicked a bit there, not gonna lie. Panicked a lot. We're gonna die, I just know. Oh dear. Right, okay. Okay. I forgot about that dude. I was a bit disappointed that we got sent back quite far, because we're gonna have to go and do that whole next section.
What did I just
Again, and we'd collected and crafted quite a bit of stuff, so that was just a bit
A research lab of your own.
frustrating. So we've got a hatchet, so when this guy comes through the door, we should be fine. We just swing it. Bosh, he comes in. Face. Marvellous. Then he appears, we run back to that.
That looks like the same red liquid.
So last time we went and spent the juice and got the syringe thing, so that seemed like a good idea. Let's quickly do that again.
I knew it.
Don't you think you should use your green gel?
Syringe recovery working well. So yeah, if we save, like, we should save as often as we can, basically. So now knowing that, we save right now, and then we'll go and do some stuff, and then save again, and so on and so forth. So far, the auto-saving of the game has been, I would say, almost generous. Like, really put us back only to the very start of the section that we were exactly on. Whereas this time it really put us back. Like, we did this whole section through this door now. And we're going to have to do it all again, and that just sucks a bit. So I needed to pick up the dial, which I did, but, like, do I still have the dial now? Oh. Shit. And while I don't need to go here, but had I not boned up that the bomb thing, yeah, 2 dials are missing, upper and lower, and we went and got the upper one, I believe, from the room that we went into to the left. So we should expect to see, I think. Do we see Ruvik now? So we could go and save now, but since I cocked up the bomb and hurt myself, I don't really want to save with that damage. So I'm just going to use this as a learning experience, go through the left door again, see if we can find a hiding space, try and get that dial in a better way. Good afternoon.
Out of ammo?
So we know that there is the dial upstairs, but what we need to know is where we're hiding. Marvellous. So we're hiding under that bed when he comes. So Ruvik's room note. Okay, I saw her there again, standing at the end of the hallway. Long black hair, beautiful as ever, streaked with moonlight. Eyes dark pools in her porcelain face. She wore her favourite red dress like a crimson sunset. Sunset, even. Like a streak of blood in the waning light. Laura, of course you couldn't be dead. Feels like you could, and you are. But sorry to be the bringer of bad news. Right, what's the hotkey so that when we're panicking? Control is the hotkey. Control. Oh, baby. Well, I don't know where he came from, but... Yeah, we finally didn't miss a shot, so that's handy. I think I'm gonna pop that medkit. Oh yeah, I forgot you trip balls when you use that. Let's reload some stuff while we're waiting. Okay. Wait, we've just been in here. Fuck's sake, right, okay. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, so he actually did check one of the hiding spaces. You just wanted to have another chance at having him spawn. What, he has a chance to spawn on every door that I go through? Fuck, we're not going through any doors. Oh, this place is creepy as balls, like... Whoa!
Shit.
Shoot the red light. I mean... Christ. Missing. Reuben Victoria, beloved son of the wealthy Victoria family, has not been seen since a fire at the family estate. It seems like sort of like past stuff is mirroring present stuff. As much as I enjoy seeing you get mangled. Yeah. I mean, I presume maybe there was a tripwire on the floor that I just didn't see. In which case, you know, my bad. But now I don't know where I'm, like, where I've done and where I haven't done. So, like, do I need to go back through there and, or do I just go straight upstairs? Because in here, like, I can't remember when I saved now, so I'm just gonna have to check. Fuck it. Yeah. See, like, there's ammo still here, or matches or whatever, and there's ammo, syringe here, and I never went through the door, I don't think. Sniper ammo, more sniper ammo, brain juice. I mean, ammo in general seems like a massive waste of time because you can't touch Rubik in any way, so... But I suppose, you know, it's still handy for dealing with the other stuff. Creepy kid laugh. There's a bomb in here, pretty sure. Yeah. you'll still need to go back to this place once you've gotten the dials, so if you want to save a bit of time, every time you die, head upstairs first. Okay. But now, if I go and get all this stuff, then go back to the mirror room and save, then don't I have all this stuff for every attempt that I have at going upstairs? As a side note, if I was chased by an evil demon monster representation of my subconscious trying to kill me, I wouldn't kick open the doors like I was Terminator. Yes. Theoretically a good point. But it does rather release tension. And like now, we've done one room, we've now done that downstairs room, collected a bunch of items and stuff, and now we can go... Did I get the syringe? Yeah. So we heal, and then save.
The worrying type, I see.
Damn right I'm the worrying type. I don't think there's anything to spend the brain goop on, so no point in worrying about it. Have a little look here, see if there's any storyline we're missing. No, there isn't. And back through we go. Hurrah! Okay, so we've done the downstairs bit thoroughly, and we need to go in there with the dials once we've got them. We know that when we go into the left room we can go upstairs to get the upper dial, and we know there are 2 zombies and a bunch of chances to get Ruvik, and then there is the wire and the mangly bit. So let's get on with it and see if we can just 2-shot these guys. Nope. Not even close. Oh my lord, missed it with a shotgun. That's impressive. I think I need bonus points for missing with a shotgun. That does take some doing. Okay. So, he does appear, or he did appear, when we went wandering about there last time, and that's where the dial is upstairs, and I don't fancy it in the slightest. So we need to get that dial, and there is a bed to hide under in here. We've already read that note. A bit of ammo's always good though. Hello. Oh, we got that last time. Okay. So last time he checked the cupboard but not the bed. We'll see whether he does the same thing again or not. Let's make... We've got quite a few normal bolts. While we've got them, while we've got the parts, let's make another frost bolt, because frost bolts are really good. Whoop. Who thinks this is going to work? Because I don't. $50-50 to die. Let's roll them dice. 4 plus. Four plus. Woo! Alright, so looks like he does check the same place each time. Good news. Good news, everyone. Right. Terminator some doors. Now then, So what we're saying is that that's the big grindy bit. That there's a tripwire down there, or I'm just definitely getting dragged. At which point I need to shoot the red light, and then I will not get dragged. Is that correct? Like, there doesn't seem to be a tripwire, so as far as I can tell, as soon as I cross that, I'm getting dragged down there. Test it. Arsehole. Arsehole. Are we sniper rifling this, or is that just going to increase my chances of getting boned? Alright, so from this distance, getting dragged, wait till you get close if it takes one shot. Shoot the rope. Shoot the rope that's dragging you. I hate you all. Let's find out.
Shit.
Okay. I thought there was a rope, like, dragging my feet or something. This door was not open previously, or at least I don't believe... What? Oh, map fragment. Alright. Creepy laughter. Oh, man. Through the door, down the corridor. Through the door, down the corridor. Through the door.
Again.
I do like getting explosive bolts for free, though. That's nice. Oh, alright. Nope, I don't think that's going to help us. I think we're going to have to use the old brain zapper again. Yeah, what do we have here, Ruvik?
Subject number 12. Test 71B. Electrode placement A2. Stimulation of amygdala, seat of emotion and memory allocation. The fear center of the brain. Subject feels as I do. This vessel is far too weak to withstand the psychological weight I myself bear daily.
Right, but that hasn't told us anything about where we're supposed to prod him in the head. The only area that was mentioned was fear, but it seemed to go rather badly for him. So do we just pick an area and get stabbing, or what? Right. Like... Okay. Well, great news. Please don't spawn Ruvik. Please don't spawn Ruvik. Okay. We didn't lose too much health. 2 sets of blood. We...
Oh, Father. If you only knew how satisfying that look on your face is. Did you actually think? If you locked me away, I would just cease to exist. Out of sight, out of mind. You did. You did. Didn't you? Oh, you were never out of my mind. I hope you're proud of yourselves.
I don't think they were there before. Couldn't tell you for sure, but do not think so. Yeah, not creepy in the slightest. So, a couple of things. First, we need to go and get that dial. And since we're in the area and we know it's there, I think we go and do that now before we forget, in case we do find the lower one. We should expect a Ruvik attack in this room, since there was one last time. It hasn't always worked out that way. Oh, Frostbolt for free. Yes, please. I do think so. Shotgun as well. Bless you. Right, let's get some of this sorted. Bit of damage you did that, mainly just due to me not being ready. Kind of kicking myself a bit after that one. So we've got the dial 0 through 24. So the other thing mentioned at the bottom, the victim's helpless, and at the top, the guilty looking on, or something like that. We've got the guillotine, presumably, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 people looking down, so 11 at the top. That's what I'm going with. Additionally, we're really low on health, so I'm going to crack this med kit and get tripped as balls for a minute. If Ruvik feels what we do, then he's high as hell right now. Okay, now I think saving now... Oh, did not mean to do that. But I think saving right now is a cracking idea. Good God. Oh, yeah.
You don't look well at all. Whatever.
Shut up. Right.
What's the matter?
Use all available brain juice. I think we're going to go with a bit more syringe upgrades, so that whenever we do get a syringe, it has a really big impact on our health. I mean, I don't know how much... Ah, shit, we need more. Let's just hold on and wait for that because I think it's good. So, we did pick up a key during that that period, so I'm going to need a number from 1 to 27. Please, ladies and gents. "27 takes it, and I think that's pretty easy. That's this one. Just your regular old-fashioned brain juice, but that will allow us to go and crack up the syringe benefit, so let's do that. And 22 for the next one, if we remember. Alright, so we're up to 42 health from the syringes. And we do have a syringe, so if we do get a bit nailed during this next stage and not by a Ruvik one-shot, then that should be handy. Alright, so we've got 2 sets of blood, we've got 1 of the dials, we're pretty sure the number's 20, we don't need to go into that area through there until we have both dials, because what's the point? I could go through one of these other doors here, but I feel like I just want to keep following the areas that I've already unlocked. And there was a little bit more unexplored at the end of this corridor. What the fuck? Where did that even come from? Any more little... Who... What? Also, don't mean to make anyone particularly nervous, except for me, but we are nowhere near any bed that I know of to hide in. First priority, place to hide, then take precaution. Very glad we did that. Bit of an obvious one, but I'll take it. Cleaver. Fucking fuck. So far, so smooth. Look at this. It's like clockwork.
maximum frequency stimulation of cortical regions has proven less than effective. The subjects scream and scream, but they die much too quickly. Tailored settings achieve better results. The only question that remains is which regions to focus on. Fear, hope, consent, trust, envy. 3 of these are pivotal. But which will open the way?
3 of these are pivotal. We hit fear the second time, and I want to say envy the first, but I genuinely am not sure. So we've gone all the way around. We only have one of the dials. We've not gone through the big double doors. We have then done this entire area. I'm pretty confident of that now. Okay. So we need one more dial. That is the lower dial. The upper dial, we think the number is 11. And yeah, here we go. That's the lower half of the photo. If we follow my theory that it's the number of victims, well, it's either 1 or 2. 1 as in the person about to get their head chopped off, 2 including what's presumably his lover. So I'm going to go with 11 top, 2 bottom. Yeah, nothing thus far. Check. Fuck off. We've now got all 3. So, like, we've seen his parents. They're dead upstairs next to a bed. Who's the sister? We don't know anything about her. The fact that she's never been mentioned suggests that she's dead. And the fact that she's not been mentioned suggests that she died in a very creepy way that I'm not happy about. Oh god, it's giving me the creeps. Right, I need like. Whew. I wonder how many subjects died in the trial and error phase. Yeah, he made it sound like more than a few, didn't he? So we've done the upstairs bit. We need to do the dials. Presumably, the dials should lead us to the 3rd blood bit. Just for the sake, I mean, it sounds like I'm wasting time, but I'm actually trying to save time. So I'm going to run in here, save again. Remember the thing you put fire to in the incinerator that had long black hair? Yes, I do. That was his sister? He turned his sister into a spider?
Have you forgotten something?
Well, I mean, yeah, a bit. Jesus. Maybe, I mean, with any luck, that's just his perception of his sister or something. And he didn't actually turn her into a... Hello. We've terminated it again. Anyway. How much ammo have we got? We've got 5 shots with this. That's quite comfortable. A bit more comfortable than previously. Just 2 with that. We've got quite a lot of that and a little bit of sniper ammo. Let's load that up. Alright. Not feeling horrifically underprepared as we are full health for the first time in an absolute age. So, we might get a little Ruvik scare here. Not yet. Fine. Pick that up. So. Yeah, we're putting those both in. And then we're going up. We're going 11. And down we're going 2. Fucking ass. Who has an exploding brain as a safe door? What? Yeah, you're absolutely right. But like, each one of these paintings has like, Jesus, this is freaky as all hell. All right, brain stabbage number 3. Let's just check around for any helpful items. No, let's get straight to the stabbing then.
Subject number 14, test 88C, limbic priming, temp 3, electrode placement C4, stimulation of the cingulate cortex, Hope Center. Assailing the Hope axis improves domination of the subject's will, but domination isn't enough.
He has only mentioned Hope thus far, so we'll try and stab Hope and see what comes out of that. So that is almost directly between the 2 pins, down and left a tiny bit. So between the 2 pins, down and left a tiny bit, something like that. His eyes moving. Let's just pretend we're not freaked out by that for a second. Bit closer to the bottom pin, if anything. Yeah. Checkpoint achieved.
The hospital has not received the family's usual donation this year.
And why would they? Has the hospital been doing anything worthy of donation?
The Victoriano family has always been a generous contributor. Where are your parents?
They have gone away.
When do you expect them?
Is there something you wish to discuss, Doctor?
I came to inform you that the hospital will no longer be able to provide you with assistance. Materials. Your research will very quickly disintegrate.
How dare you come into my home and threaten me?
The lore of this game is interesting. It took way too long to connect the dots for me, and this playthrough has helped a bit more. I mean, I've been focusing on the fact that my heart is through the roof for the last hour or two. But yeah, as you say, like this episode especially has been a bit more revealing lore-wise, and and very interesting. I heard something definitely busting in there and looking for us a second ago, hence I jumped in this wardrobe, but it doesn't seem like it's going away anytime soon, so I think we're going to have to just go out there and kill it. I didn't know there was any DLC. I have bought Evil Within 2, so we do have that already. I got them as a bundle when Bethesda stuff was on offer. So we might one day do a playthrough of the second one as well, if the feedback on this one is good. I must have run out of matches or something. I couldn't burn them. That's what I was trying to do. Bit annoyed I wasted those bolts now. Oh, I can make quite a few more. Let's do that. Those bolts are pretty good. And how much is it for a exploding? Yeah, that's good. Explosive ones seem decent. So we've now done everything except, well, the 3 blood door should now be open, right? So we've done. Yeah.
No fucking time.
Yeah, my false example. Do we save there? Probably not. What? I'm not allowed to look around. I'm not allowed to look behind. He's allowed. Oh, my character's allowed to look behind him, but I'm not allowed. Like the game won't let me look behind me right now.
Slice clean, all the way. No cure for what I'm going to do to you. Peel pristine skin. Thoughts from the mines. What do you fear, little one? Peel away, no tyranny.
Ruvik?
Yeah, you see, that's why you don't just follow storylines. You also have a little look around for some ammo. Also, it helps me not be freaked out quite so much. I quite like the fact that I have very, very little option of what to do here, so I don't feel like I'm expected to suddenly like find a hiding spot or anything, because I physically can't. All there is a long corridor and a bunch of locusts, so from that point of view, this bit isn't as scary. Okay. I'm not going to look around what's making that noise, but I'm going to presume very much that we're boned if we touch anything. Oh yeah. What? I hope no one's got a problem with mannequins. I mean, unfortunate that I don't, but... That's a very large problem. Traps. Swirling blades. Navigated that reasonably well. Crushing walls of heads. This is trippy as balls. Could really do with some ammo. Map fragment. Good-o. Okay. Oh, this is where we got burned last time.
Why was I led here?
Good question. I think we can confidently say that we don't need to go over there at all, so... Although I bet you there's like some ammo or something hidden around in the... I'd put a bit of ammo somewhere, just... We really don't have much. Marvellous. Nothing in there. Another crossbow bolt, pretty handy. Although I'm never entirely sure what all those stun and flash ones do. They don't work on bosses and I don't tend to want to waste them on normal zombies. But sometimes I just panic and pick the wrong bolt and fire them and they seem to work out, so... You never know. Yeah, there's another one. Good stuff. So I think that's all the ammo collection we're going to do for today. Let's go in.
I know you're in here. I can hear you breathing.
Rich bastards think they can buy up all our land.
They need to be shown who really owns these parts.
Oh, are we about to be burned down?
Hey, I think there's kids in there.
I didn't hear anything.
Marvelous.
Somebody, open the door! Reuben! Reuben, you have to climb!
Well, it would explain why she's quite vulnerable to fire damage.
I better get out of here. There.
Okay, great. But how am I getting up there? Anybody? Alrighty. Marvellous. But just standing on it's not going to do much. Okay, that moves it over there a bit. Then there's a ladder. Don't yet see how this helps me. Now use this again, perhaps? Nope. Showing me that again. But I couldn't use it again a second ago. Can't use this. Why does shooting stuff work? Like, I mean, like, that would not have that effect. I don't particularly like that aspect of the game. Shotgun ammo's just appeared on the floor and here. So now we have to fight this thing? This thing being a zombie and children. Okay, don't enter the swirling red thing, kill the zombies. Do I have to escape or keep killing them? I'm not sure if this is one of those infinite trap games, but the fact that there was suddenly ammunition around suggested that I was expected to keep shooting for a while. Let's find out together. So, there's that. Don't run through that thing. Don't see a way out, so I think it's just a case of having enough ammo.
Out of ammo.
Yeah, I cocked up. Okay, so I don't see a way out, and I think it is just a matter of ammo, so I think we've just got to stay alive for a number of dudes killed, perhaps? In which case, maybe we should use some crossbow ammunition as well. Pick up the various ammo that's around. Oh, don't move just to fire ammo. explosive one. We ran out of normal rounds. It is an absolute bitch to aim with this. Spinning around. Oh. Oh no, don't have to fight her again. Okay, so we're back in this corridor, and again, I can't seem to look in any other direction, so all I can do is go straight forward. So in some ways, comforting.
Beatrice, please. You must eat. You've got
Beatrice.
to keep your strength up.
My children. I want...
Beatrice, we have been through this.
Presumably Ruvik's mother. I should have potentially stood there and just listened. Damn. Kind of regretting not doing that. Lots of ammo. Not a lot of bow ammo. We did use quite a bit there. Only one exit. Oh, not true. Could have been an error. Oh. Well, fine. Whew. Chapter 10. Here we go. The craftsman's tools. So, what have we discovered today? We've discovered that some farmers burned him and his sister, killing his sister, then he turned her into a spider lady. Or at least we think so. Can I use this mirror? Nope. So, down we go.
How many have you killed, Reuben?
Reuben? Does he mean Ruvik?
Numbers are irrelevant. They received as they themselves gave, and they served a higher purpose. They furthered my research.
This was not mere research. The things the papers say were done to those people, those traps.
These vermin, these microbes, they're mine to do with as I please. But you are correct. This was not mere research. I'm close to perfection.
This is abhorrent.
This is my will.
Alright, mansion basement note. My children have been taken from me. Was it fate? Was it something he did? Surely not my perfect son. It was that fire. It ruined everything, took everything. The children are not the same, and neither is Ernesto. He said he was taking care of them, that they were safe, but now he says they're gone. How could that be? A mother would know such a thing. I still hear my darling boy's voice, his laughter, and always from the basement. It cannot be. A mother needs her children. Not at all self-absorbed, the Ruvik guy. Yeah. Yeah, he's got some issues. No doubt about that. Bit of friendly neighborhood brain goop. Now then, do we go down there or through the door? That sounds like a mirror job. Yeah. Let's go and spend some goop. Oh. Story time. How's the painting going, by the way, Robin? Have you finished most of your Grimkin army yet, or?
Who is that guy next door?
Is anyone else doing painting during the stream? I'd be interested to know what...
Do you have any idea why this world is the way it is?
What? Who are you?
Hate. Ruvik's hate. The man's consumed by it. He wants out. Wants to get his revenge. He wants back what he feels the world took from him. It's not like he could actually get that. It's not like he could actually get that. This world exists as long as he does.
You heard something just now?
So, between the models still in my bag, not very good. What do you mean, like, you're not very far through the Grimkin models? You're doing a bit of Code Vein, are you? How's Code Vein going? Are you still enjoying it, Matthias? Is the story still kind of engaging for you, or are you finding it a bit samey, or is it well written? And a Gene Stealer cult assembly, eh? I'm assuming that sounds like a Warhammer model. I'm not very au fait with the Games Workshop stuff. Would that be fantasy or 40k? Alright, cool. Let's increase the maximum gauge. Let's do it. Oh, you haven't taken them out of the bag yet, right? So they're not actually being painted. Stop being a lazy fucker. Get the models out of the bag. We've got 1 more hour. You can get a fair few models done in that. Well, that's cool. What are the Gene Stealer cult from? Are they like a Tyrannid thing, or a... Like, I don't really know much about 40k. I'm not going to keep pretending I have a clue. I actually got it right. You got absorbed in the evil within. Well, I'm really glad, to be honest, man. That's very, very cool. Well, that just reminds me of the Infernals, really. It just, whenever anyone mentions like that sort of thing, it just sounds like cultists. Right, so we've done that, and away we go into big wheelie cog trap of death room. I haven't worked out how it's going to kill me yet, but pretty confident it will. Oh, look at that. Tripwires, spikes, everything we need. Ah, this room, on the other hand, full of goodies. Including the key. Hurrah! Let's just load the shotgun, load the handgun. That thing's ready to go, but with kind of explosive shells. Alright, we've pimped out the revolver quite a bit, so let's stay with the revolver until we see a reason to do otherwise. We have door to the left, room in front, door to the right. First one to call it gets the pick. Where are we going? Straight ahead. No nonsense. Checkpoint, door closed behind us. Freaky noises in front. And a tripwire. At least one baddie. I feel like you might be supposed to go stealthy, but what we're actually going to do is go stealthy. And then shoot him in the back of the head. Apologies for the dog noises. Not much I can do about that just now. So I can hear another one, but it is distant. Well, shit. Oh! Right. Carnival, anyone? What? Who gets the impression she wasn't very distracted by my thrown bottle? So, someone is taking shots at us. I am very unclear. Okay, up there, I see him. Lovely, not a problem. So, about there. Okay. Yeah, this is an interesting take on a merry-go-round, isn't it? Very Evil Within-esque. Oh, nice of them to give us some sniper ammo just after we've used one. Very kind. Let's have a little... Woo! We went a little close, not gonna lie. Fun for the whole family. Yeah. Maybe for Ruvik's family. Oh, I know if I take that shot, he's gonna move. Oh, marvellous. That's probably saved us a bit of ammo. So far, so good. Nope. Just had to open my big gob. We got a syringe? Yes, we do. Let's have a little look at this merry-go-round situation. So, mannequins in 2 of them. Nothing in the rest. Sniper guy dead. Some sort of important mechanism there, but I figure it might trigger something, so let's pick that up first. Quickly check ammo. Ammo's okay. Let's pick it up. Battery pack. Large portable storage cell can be used to get electrical equipment working in an emergency. Well, I get the impression we're going to have an emergency fairly soon. The blade seems to only be on the lower level. That sniper asshole, on the other hand, seems to be very much on this level. Oh, he's there. Sorry. I didn't have that mentally lined up as well as I thought I did. What? Whoa! Okay, so we can have a look at what's going on, but we can't. I mean, should we shoot some of these mannequins? Can't see an advantage. No. So we've got to weave our way through there and get to that door, I presume. But I'm not sure. Maybe we needed that battery pack, and that's why we needed to go up here in the first place. I should not have wasted that bullet, though. I don't have that many bullets to waste. I don't know, I just find it weird that there are only 2 with mannequins in them. Right. So we need to time the jumping of this wall pretty fucking well, I would say. Sneaky bastard. What? Oh no, we stood up as well. We should not have stood up as well. Forgot that you can't crouch and shoot. Damn it. Oh, so this is just after the battery pack. That's good. What the? We'll see that guy alive and healthy again. Oh, now he's ducked. Fuck. This guy's gonna just slow poke towards me again, isn't he? Well, sorted. That guy seems to be very much alive and well again, though. I was kind of hoping to throw that bottle towards the far wall rather than just next to us, but there you go. Let's hope that guy stays facing that way for a second. He did. Very kind. Well, we've got some matches, so... Oh, some sniper bullets. Very kind. Oh, and crossbow bolts as well. Perfect. And I suppose I could just go and disable this and not fucking blow myself up. Lovely. And that'll get me some more. So let's just make another standard bolt, because they're pretty good. Standard bolts are pretty decent. I'd love to have a bit of revolver ammo. I always feel a bit naked without that, because it is quite... handy. What are we looking at now? So that door's now open. Great. Is it on a timer or something? Ooh, didn't spot that. Should have spotted that. I feel like there is probably more good stuff that we're missing out on here, but let's just not deal with merry-go-roundage for a bit. Oh, suddenly feeling like merry-go-round wasn't that bad. Oh, thank God that's locked. So... torture dungeon by the looks of it. No other real explanation for what's going on here. Map fragment, eh? Right, well, the only way to go is down. So, let's do it.
What the?
So it looks like there's a baddie. Who's been doing some baddie things. Freaking hell. Oh, this is like the short range one, right? I don't fire, I just have to like shock them when they're dead close. And this, no wait, this one I can fire. This one I can also fire. Don't really see the difference. So big, swirly, spiky traps. Checkpoint. All the usual bad signs. Don't see a tripwire to set them off. I see a lever to set them off. I see a door. Some very blessed bullets. Syringe. Definitely gonna have some of that goodness. And this is a lever, but the red light has always meant bad things in the past. Oh, we missed some brain goop. So, door lever, door lever. I am not putting that vote up to you guys. We're taking the door. Alright, we've got wall bomb. Any tripwires? No. Looks like a wrench on this guy, so not a huge threat. If he does spot us, not the end of the world. But it looks like we're going to get a fairly easy stealth kill on him, as long as he doesn't come through this door. Yep. That has upset this gentleman though. I understand, that's I feel like the stealth option has gone out the window a smidge. Oh, that I don't know why I waited so damn long. I think I was hoping that another one was going to come through, kind of thing, but it just didn't happen. Anyway, we've got a 2-for-1 there, so that's always good. We can just give that guy a bit of that. This guy looks like he's got a big hammer, but he does also have a head. So
out of ammo.
We'll relieve him of the head, and then that should deal with the hammer. Okay, so stealth approach definitely didn't work out there. But they are all dead, so not the end of the world. Oh, and one of them very kindly dropped some bullets, so we didn't just entirely lose out on bullets. And we did get the rather amusing headshot with the explosive crossbow. I enjoyed that. Oh. Okay. Oh no, not even close. Not even close. I don't know why I keep trying to I don't know. I think it's definitely a good part pride that I want to be able to do those. So therefore I think it's better to just practice and keep doing them. Because if you do them all game, you'll get a lot of parts and get a lot of basically free crossbow bolts. And I just feel like that's better to do, but at the same time, the amount of times I've blown myself up, and I was about to just blow myself up again while talking about it, that would have been a tad disheartening. So we're already full on the frosty bullets. We get another one of those, and staying true to form, as we've just mentioned, we're going to go for it. Good stuff. Just check. What bolts did I just use? I used an explosive. So yeah, let's make an explosive. Into it. We are getting into it. Oh, syringe. Yeah. We'd love to see that. Oh. That was a waste. Alright. Oh no. Right. Let's try and work this out before it starts. So presumably that's the bait, or possibly that's the bait. And as we approach one of them, it's gonna... Oh, there's the one we didn't see. So red lights come on, this starts going, drops down, pushes us towards those ones we have to run through. So incredibly greedy. We've basically got no revolver, but we've got plenty of shotgun and sniper. So the fact that they're setting this all up suggests we're going to have to come running back through here in a bit. Oh, tripwire. And I'm concerned because I am not going to remember any of it. Oh, why have we just powered up all the traps? Yep, we've powered up all the traps. Turned on the heat lamps. Turned on the spinny nasties. Oh, baby. Oh, can't go through there anymore. Okay. Maybe we have to try and use those things a bit better. Anybody else think that that worked out really well? Wonderful. Kind of half expecting that not to be all like that went a bit too smoothly. What? That's the. Oh. Whole area is just a bit messed up. I mean, just a bit. Yeah, like you weren't already well aware. So I'm concerned that if that wall is doing that, yeah, that's what I think. So is this a trap? The goo gets us killed. Doesn't look like it. Alright. Jesus. Those traps seem to be beneath us. Get a bit of explosive ammo, that's always nice. Greed is good as always been in home fact. Yeah, I mean, you know, if I see some brain goo for free, I'm going for it. Nothing sneaking up behind us as of yet. Nothing uber fucked in this room. Bit more brain goop. And that, so that is enough to go and make another. Do we want explosive bolts or regular bolts? Let's make some regulars. Or a regular. We're pretty low on revolver ammo, so let's stay with we're pretty low on all ammo, let's be honest. So we're gonna go shotgun for a second.
What is this place?
I mean, it's part of Ruvik's mind, I suppose. All of it is. That's the guess that we're taking. Map fragment. Oh yes, we very much need a bit of that. Let's do that. Oh, now that might actually be a waste to use the other one, but I'm going to do it anyway. Let's just top up to full. We may have overhealed by 1 or 2, but I'm just not right now. Oh, there's another one of those things? Right. He definitely knows what it is, so let's just... Oh my god, there's 2? We're going to go with an approach that hasn't yet worked. Ever. am suddenly trying it. Who thinks that was a good idea? Not me! We don't have any explosive shells. Maybe we do. I cannot get out of this position. I'm stuck in a corner by the looks of it. I cannot seem to work out what's going on. I just can't see a damn thing. And I couldn't sprint because I was so damaged. I got stuck in that corner. Right, so hopefully it'll take me back to a save where I had full health. I think shooting a running enemy in the leg will knock them down. Huh. Didn't know that. Right, it's very interesting where it's going to take us back to. So it's taking us back to here, where we are very low on life. Let's use a syringe. How much ammo have we got for everything? So... okay. Feels like that's very much a trap, and this guy now comes for us regardless. Oh, I didn't know if they could actually come in here. I thought they might not be able to. Right. Okay, the flash ones don't work. Good to know. Moving on. Ooh! Wrong hotkey. Right. So, you can burn them. Theoretically good. So we could kill stuff, burn it as they run past. Double syringing, definitely the way to go here. Yeah, burn bodies and them seems to work. Not... turn my light off and don't break these boxes and try and stealth kill this first guy. Also seems like a better plan than what we've been doing thus far. And then disarming that trap. Yeah, I am low on. So I've got quite a few crossbow bolts, so we can do the whole frost bolt and then just unload everything into their head. But preferably we need to do that out in the open so that I can take advantage of the amount of sniper ammo I've got, because I think my sniper ammo is super strong. Seems it might be theoretically possible to stealth some of this. Let's make an extra explosive. And let's get ready with the freeze ones, because that's the money. But 5 shots in the head with that, 4 shots in the head with this. Oh, he's definitely seeing me. So, now we need to try and deal with him. Have seen me? Maximum damage. Didn't account for him coming back fast. Didn't account for the other guy. We've run into a dead end. Theoretically unwise. Try and get past him. Didn't manage it. Try and get past him. Did manage it. Try and burn this guy just as they arrive. Didn't work. You have to burn them sort of as they get there. No. Time for a freezy. Oh, forgot about wall bomb. Alright, so stealth kill on the first guy possible. Getting them both together is possible to freeze them both, and a lot of shotgun in the head doesn't seem to be enough, so sniper in the head? Grenade? Just freeze them and then just unload a world of grenades? Hopefully don't fuck this up. How can you manipulate the meat hooks in the room? I have no idea. Doesn't look like there's any way to immediately interact with them. What's he doing? Dragging shit, throwing it on that pile. Alright, let's just have a little glance. Right, there's not much we can do in here. There is some brain goop and a couple of those. So let's remake that explosive. Just because it might be good to have. And then I think we've got 4 grenades and frost arrows. I think that might be enough to kill these dudes. Not to mention combined with all the other stuff. So we can burn him. He goes in there. Very much presuming you cannot just sneak these guys. If there was a way to like push them into those blades, it'd be great, but like, now there's only one of them, and I don't know where the other one is, and that makes me really concerned. Alright. Well, the fight is on. try. Whoa. Yeah, my bad. Oh my god. Wow, I really thought we'd done enough damage there. Okay, so I don't see anything that I could have done with the low-hanging bolts, like with the low-hanging hooks. I don't know whether you're sort of like... The thing is, I know you've played this game, so I don't know whether you're sort of like telling me how to play, or whether you're genuinely asking. But it didn't seem the way to me that you could do anything with it. So I think we need to do a combination of, like, sneaking round one of them doesn't seem to do any good because we cannot get past the other one anyway. So I don't think you have to kill them. You definitely have to kill... Well, right, as soon as we walk through that exit that I'm now looking at, the one on the right comes charging at us, so there is no way... We have to turn that cogwheel that's on the far side of the room there, and I don't see any way of doing that without triggering this guy. So I'm going to see if we can kill this guy. We just missed. Yeah, we just missed with the frost. Okay, so that's theoretically worked a bit. Didn't spot the bomb to the right. So we need to clear the bomb to the right. This is tricky. I get the impression I'm missing something a bit because there is so much damage that you have to put into just one of these guys, and so the idea that you're supposed to like just flat out kill two of them is a bit rough. Anyway, we're going to immediately stab this dude. Did he spot that straight off? No, he didn't, so we try and do this. Okay, so we don't get killed by that next time. Now we can break these. Take the brain goo. And then have a little think. So we could throw a bottle and perhaps they give a shit about that and they go looking. So we've thrown a bottle, and what we're hoping is that the other one... No, he didn't come out, and he didn't give a goddamn... So, while he is busy over there, I'm going to nip over here, fuck this up, and then have him come after me. Good one, Simon. So one of them frozen, not both. Now hopefully both. Yes. Grenades, lots of grenades. Uh-oh, we just threw a grenade at our feet. So that seemed like a good chunk of damage. Now let's try one more Frosty. Worked, kinda. That is a tremendous amount of damage. And they're both dead. Excellent news. Alright. I don't know whether we had to kill them, but that's the route we went in the end. Fire in the hole. Okay. Let's grab a few bolts. And hope there isn't a third one. So, we didn't use like all of our ammo, but what we definitely did use was all of our frost bolts. So if there are any more boss type mobs coming up soon, then our frosty approach to them is very unlikely to work. And I'm aware that we're going probably slightly past the usual stream end time, but I just feel like we're quite deep into one area, and I think it would be a shame not to get it finished when it seems like we've got the chance, because we've done quite a section here. Got any more healing? No. So can we get under that, or do we just get roasty toasted in the head? Let's find out. Okay, so we're back in here. This has now been lit up. So let's now pull it and see what happens. I'm not going to say it looks good, but oh my Christ. I'm glad that we don't have to fight that immediately. Oh, Spider Lady's going up the side of the building. I just don't fancy him coming back on me, so let's deal with that. What? Oh, no, this shit. Ooh, tape.
Everything I have, everything I am, has been taken from me since the accident by those who seek to consume me. They are in the darkness, with only the phantoms of my mind to comfort me, to taunt me. I nearly lost myself completely. But then I saw her. Deep down I know she was only an apparition. But I would regain my face. Recover what was taken from me. Restore her, my beloved sister, Laura.
Okay, Smokey then. Oh yeah. Classical music, that's what we want to hear. Oh, come on. Oh, we've got to read this first, fine. Okay, Journal of Sebastian Castellanos. So, I've watched friends and colleagues die before, part of the job that I've taken, and it's never easy, but nothing can compare to losing your own child. I'd die a million times over to prevent it, but I can't. I felt so helpless when they lowered that tiny coffin into the ground. The pain is unbearable. I know I shouldn't, but drinking is the only thing that's let me sleep for the last few weeks. I'm worried about Myra. This has been extremely hard on her, and her way of handling it has been unnerving. She wants to be alone, has taken to staying up all night. Says she's doing work to keep her mind off of the tragedy, but she seems to be closing herself off to the world. I know what tends to happen when couples lose a child, and I hope we're strong enough to avoid it.
Have you forgotten something?
I've forgotten a lot of things by the sounds of it. Home destroyed by fire. Home destroyed by fire. Daughter of police officer among the victims. So the bodies of Lily and babysitter were found. Blah, 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 blah. Investigating a possible arson. Well, we can save. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's just do that. So we'll overwrite that save. To be honest, we're now overwriting quite a lot of the... Like, there's not a lot... We can't go back very far, so I'd like to overwrite a different one fairly soon. Let's overwrite that one as well, so that we've got a sort of median save. Cool. Coming back to the main screen. So, that was a pretty dark session, I'll be honest, and it got darker and darker towards the end, and they did a really good job of layering the fear and the creepiness and the sort of like the suspense along with the story. So they were trying to sort of build those in. And I'd say in that regard, I don't know if it was a mistake or very well engineered, that there were those occasional long corridor scenes where I had no sort of possibility to really do anything other than just walk forwards. And those definitely like felt more comfortable because I was able to just, well, you know, no input from me. So I don't know whether those were just to maintain my sanity because they can't keep that level of stress for that many hours, or if it was just a mistake and they shouldn't really put those in and they should really maintain that. I genuinely don't know what the best result would be. But I must say that I'm really sort of absorbed in the game. The stories definitely hooked me in pretty well, and which is pretty rare. And it's mainly just because I really want to know what the hell's going on. It's confused me enough where I really want to sort of solve that, so that's cool. As for the gameplay itself, yeah, I mean, all the weapons and stuff are really interesting. Yeah, the House of a Million Choices was cool. I like that. I like the Ruvik sort of randomness and the fact that you had to try and find hiding places in advance. I like that boss like trying to sort of force me to think of a combat style, namely sort of freeze and then grenade, and then, you know, I cocked it up because I was a little bit too close and I got too greedy with the freeze. Should have thrown another freeze out, missed one freeze. Freeze one seemed a bit too good against bosses and a bit too valuable to use against anything else. I would maybe try and make them a little bit weaker and a little bit less expensive. I think they're just a tiny bit too good. Yeah, but other than that, fantastic game. So I hope you're all having a wonderful evening, whatever you're doing, and assembling models, painting models, or just listening to me chatting on while doing whatever. And thank you very much for coming, as always. As I said during the stream, would really appreciate it if there's anyone you know that you think might enjoy the stream, do please put them onto it. Let them decide if it's for them or not. But I do upload a lot of highlights, and at the end of the week I will upload all the content to YouTube. So all last week's is already there. It's on the Twitch Honest Sai Twitch Stream Archive is the name of the YouTube channel. So as you say, Kruka, till next time, have a good evening. Take care. Tomorrow back with Quern. So my mental sanity to be restored and a bit of puzzling. And if you enjoy puzzle solving at all, last week was a really interactive stream. We had a lot of people involved and trying to solve everything, and the graphics and the style are beautiful, and it's very chilled. So if you feel like you need to chill out, tomorrow's the night. I'll see you at 8. Have a good night.